All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, still working on Blade's Edge Loremaster. Um, remember, I told you that I like to go up and over. Well, that's exactly what we're doing right now. We are going up and over Dragon Spine Ridge because I don't want to go through the cave. Um, my big thing is not being able to fly high enough to keep the poachers and the hunters, the ranged guys from hitting me. So there's actually a few quests in this area that we need to do. The first off is the prophecies. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go. We're going to go kill an Arakoa. We're going to get the Raven speech, and then we're going to go grab these prophecies. Now, the way I like to do this, I'll kill this guy, and there are 4 prophecies. Okay, we have gained Raven speech. That's what that is. That's what that buff is. So, actually, this is actually how I like to do it. I like to go just fly by them. I didn't get that one. I need to get kind of out of combat here. And find out where it went, because we have to stay by it. Oh, now we have to touch it, which is weird because I've never had to touch it before. What's going on? This quest might be a little on the bugged side. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna fly down next to another one and see what happens. See if I can get this one. Nope, it looks like this quest might be bugged, so we're going to move on. I don't know what's going on with it, but that is wicked frustrating. It used to be you could just fly up to these with the Raven speech, and it would give you the the prophecy. I'm going to kill another one and see what happens. Well, there is a quest that I didn't expect. We'll track that. And let's go see about this Raven speech again. There we go. That is exactly what I usually do. I need to get out of combat here. And I need to find that other... it's up here. There we go. We got that one. We've gotten that one. Over here, we have this one to grab. And then we have this one to grab. There we go. And that's how I normally do that. I'll just grab that Raven speech and I'll fly near all of them. The next quest we're going to do is going to be right over here. This is the ogres that we need to and unfortunately I have to, these guys are yellow, but I have to kill them. Even though I am now like queen of the ogres, I have to kill them because the quest tells me I have to. And I don't like doing this. To me, it's a it's mean. It's just mean. You know, I'm supposed to be these guys' friends, and here I am killing them. You know? I do have to plant grizzly totems as well, and That I will do when I... Oh, that's interesting. He's honored because I killed him. um, because I'd never done that quest before and became Queen of the Ogres. Oh, that's not good. Um, oh, I was a horrible queen. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I have to do this. You know, I'm supposed to be their queen and I'm beating them up. You know, that's just not nice. It's just not nice. I promise I won't kill you guys anymore after this. I promise. Just don't say I'm horrible. You know, seeing that makes me kind of sad. It's stupid. It's a game, right? But it makes me kind of sad. I'm supposed to be their queen. That makes me feel better. You know, this one's honored that I killed him. But I mean, really, I need to find one that I'm gonna hit and not bring two. This will be the last shaman I kill, and then all I have is brutes, and I have 3 of those I have left to get. I'll have to tell my other half about this. I don't think I got that counter spell off in time. Yes, there is an ogre law. I'll be going there later. Okay. I just have 3 more brutes that I have to kill, and then I can plant these grizzly trophies, these grizzly totems, and I guess I probably should have come and did this before I was considered their queen, you know? Uh, um, oh no, we don't need to do that. I can go and plant my grizzly totems now, and that's done. And all I have to do is just get these other 2 brutes. And then I can totally be done killing my subjects. Seriously. Yeah, I don't relish the fact that these guys consider me their subjects and I'm killing them. I'm just glad that they're not getting all upset with me because I am killing them. I wanted to make sure I got that one. Because there's a hunter over here who is fairly high level based on what I'm seeing, and he's killing all the targets. Okay, that quest is complete. All right, so we're going to go over here, and the next order of business we need to do is get costume scraps. Basically, any of the worm cult guys out here will drop costume scraps. I need 5 of them. And I need 5 of them to make a costume to go in and attend this meeting. So there's one. There's 2. That druid is out here again, and I don't want to say anything ill. She was really, really nice and healed me. I do want to catch her and say thank you for that. You know, I don't want to seem like really rude. The costume scraps here, they tend to drop fairly slowly. Um, so I could potentially be here for a while looking for these scraps. I believe it's 5 that I need. Yeah, 5. I am meeting my wonderful other half for lunch today. I'm excited. Very excited. Get out of the house a little bit and go have lunch with him and spend some time with him. I mean, we get a lot of time together in the evenings, you know. But like last night, we went. His twin boys live next door to us, and we live in a duplex, and they live on the other half of the duplex, um, and his boys invited us over for dinner last night, which was great. I mean, and dinner was amazing too. The older one made a pork loin. Where is she? There she is. Okay. I'm going to whisper her and tell her thank you for the heel earlier. There we go. Okay. Now that I've gotten that taken care of. I try not to mess with these big guys. I know that there's going to be a quest to mess with them later. I'm going to go in the cave here. But, you know, with that quest to mess with them later, I'm not going to do it now. So I'm going to go in the cave here and see if there's a few more in here that I can kill to get costume scraps. Keep him busy running to me instead of throwing stuff at me. There's 3, I think. Yep. We just need 2 more and we'll be able to assemble this costume and be able to go in for this meeting. I don't want to go too far in because the person that I'm supposed to be meeting with is not too far in here, and I don't want to end up having to kill him in the quest of finding costume scraps to have a meeting with him. I guess if that makes sense. I'm wondering something. I'm going to go hatch an egg here because when you hatch the eggs, you get whelps that come out, and I'm wondering if it's the whelps that I need to trap. So let's see. It is. Okay. There we go. So, okay, that's how we're going to manage that. We are going to go hatch eggs and get whelps. As well as sitting here and killing mobs to get costume scraps. That's pretty cool. I think the guy that I'm supposed to meet is right around this corner. How many costume scraps is that? 4. So I don't want to go too much further. Yeah, he's right there. Kofa's dark scale. I don't want to go too much further because I don't want to aggro him and kill him. So we'll just head back this way. Okay, we got that whelp. we'll head back this way and see if we can find some more eggs to spawn whelps. See if we can find more whelps. See if we can find more mobs to kill to get costume scraps. Um, Here's a couple of eggs and a provisioner. I don't know if he'll have a costume scrap or not. We'll see. He does not, but that's okay. We've got actually 3 eggs back here. Great. I'm going to wait for my net to reload here. And then we'll hatch this egg. There we go. Okay, so we have a total of 8 whelps, which is awesome. Here's number 9. And then once I get all my whelps here, we'll definitely be avoiding hatching eggs. So here's the last whelp we're going to trap. I just need to get close enough to him. There we go. And number 10. That is awesome. I didn't realize that was going to be so easy. Now that I know it's easy, if I do ever come back here, I know that I'll be coming in here anyway, so I may as well do it. Now we're still looking for one more costume scrap off of these guys here. And that one did not provide it to us. That's okay. We'll get this guy. Maybe this alkalite will. Okay. Nope, no costume scrap. That's okay. That is okay. Go ahead and sit here and eat, and maybe I'll head back towards the outside, and maybe... Oh, wait. That's a provisioner. I don't know if the provisioners drop them, to be honest with you. I know that sounds really weird, but... Okay, this zealot kind of spawned right on top of us. Even if we had gotten the last costume scrap, we probably would have had to kill him. And still, we just need one more. One more. Look at that, we have 4. We need 5. Wow. The hunt for costume scraps is on. I'm trying here. And of course, he had to get his blessing, and I don't know if getting that blessing makes any difference on whether or not they drop the costume scraps. I really don't. I am having a conversation with one of the girls I used to work with before I moved here. Excuse me. I worked for, I've told you guys this, I worked for a company that's based here out of Lawton, and out of Lawton, Oklahoma. And you know, I had some issues while I was working there, and the store that I was put at to begin with was a busier store, which I mean, I kind of thrived at. But, I was starting to get burnt out. And so they moved me to a slower store and all the way across town. And, which isn't necessarily, which wasn't a bad thing. It's just I had my problems didn't necessarily get better. Um, I had a manager who was still wickedly new to the company, and she hadn't worked for the company that very long before she got promoted. And she skipped, team lead and assistant manager and all of that, and went straight to store manager. And I had to wonder. I'm like, what is my area manager thinking? What is he thinking? Why is he putting somebody who is so inexperienced, doesn't even know how to complete paperwork without significant help? And why is he placing her as a store manager? I didn't understand it. I had been with the company for a year and a half. I had been an assistant for a year, and I knew what I was doing. And I didn't understand why he, okay, don't promote me. Fine. Maybe there's somebody better, or somebody who knows what they're doing better than I do. Hey, I'll be the first person to admit that I don't know everything. But he, his, his thought process, I just didn't understand it. And he would never, the area manager of my stores had stores in Kansas. We have or the company had stores in Kansas, Oklahoma, and Nebraska. And I really never did understand how he came across or did his or explained. I just don't get it. I don't. And okay, he was never in town enough to explain why he did what he did. And then one of the things that he likes to do is sit there and berate people, or say that somebody else in the store doesn't like you, and then just sit back and watch the fireworks. I never understood how he operated. And he wondered why I left. He wondered why I couldn't handle being part of that company anymore. And when I went to go house sit for my former area manager, and I only say former because he is still with the company, but he moved down here to Oklahoma to oversee stores here. And he oh, excuse me, he looked at me the night that I got there, and he said, when we heard that you left, there was 3 of us, including me, going, where can we transfer her? They did not want to lose me, which I find as a big, big compliment, because that just tells me that he had faith in me. The rest of him and a couple of other area managers had faith in me, in what I was doing and how I was doing what I was doing. That I knew that I was trained well, and I knew what I was doing. I just really felt that while the area manager that took over for my former boss, with him, my days as an assistant or even with the company were numbered. And so I just decided to take matters into my own hands. Okay, on to other things here. We have just finished that set of quests. We're going to go over here to Ruin Weld, and we are going to turn these quests in. I have a quest to turn back into at Thunderlord Stronghold, so we may fly back and do that. Turn that one in. I'm trying to find the quest givers here. Here's one. We're going to just disenchant those bracers because those bracers aren't, in my opinion, good enough to constitute keeping. All right. That helm is also not, in my opinion, good enough to keep. We have 34 seconds on this Fellsworn gas mask before it disappears. At least that's what I'm hoping. You know, just so it's out of my bags. So let's wait and see if that disappears. Then I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get ready to fly back to here to Thunderlord Stronghold. Then we'll fly over here to Death's Door and get that quest done. Then we can come back up here to Ruinweld and go back over here and take care of that stuff. And then we can come down to Ogrelaw. Yep, that Fellsworn gas mask just left, which is awesome. Okay, so here we go. We are headed back down to Thunderlord. Going to go down there and turn the quest in that we need to turn in down there. Oh, I'm a little chilly. It's a little chilly in my side of the duplex today. Okay. We are back here at Thunderlord. And we're going to go find our quest giver here. That staff is kind of better than what we're using. So we're going to go ahead and use that staff. Because, okay, he wants to get the one. Okay, I know what we need to do there. We're going to go save his bird. Let's see, where are we at here? I do want to go ahead and go over here, excuse me, to Death's Door, and take care of that. And then we can fly back up to Ruinweld and go up and do that. I just want to make sure that we get this Death's Door quest done. Now this is something, like I told you guys before, that I have never done. And most of the and really it's because I have never found a need to come down in here. Oh, there's a lot of people here. A lot of bad guys. I need to find a safe place to kind of land because I don't let's kind of land here and see if I can get this here. There we go. There's the Evergrove Druid. And let's wait a second and see if we get... Yep, we sure do. Okay. I need to collect 5 fell cannonballs. I am not sure who I collect them from. But they are collected from here. So, we'll kind of go down this way. And just... I guess, start killing some demons here and see if we come up with fell cannonballs. Unless they're laying around on the ground, which is a very good possibility they could be. Forcing toxic waste out of its broken tubes. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. Well, we haven't gotten anybody to drop any yet. I'm wondering if they're laying around on the ground up here or around here. Gonna get the Oversmith. Still so far nothing. There is a fell cannonball. So I got one off of the little guy, the Deathforge technicians. So I'm wondering if that's who we're supposed to get them off of. That's who drops them the most. I really have no clue. I could look it up, but I mean we're doing okay right now. So now if I was not recording, I'd probably be flipping back and forth between this and Wowhead, trying to figure out where all of this stuff is. But because I don't want to subject you guys to the rigors of flipping back and forth to look at stuff, I can look stuff up on my phone, which is sitting right here in front of me, or I can just kind of go with it. I cannot sheep these guys because they're demons, so I will have to throw up the shield. That's fine. I may want to go ahead and loot that guy before he fades, which is always a possibility. Going to counterspell that. I'm sorry. I don't need you draining my life. I need my life. There we go. There's another cannonball. Oh, great. I'm glad we're getting somewhere. It seems like these Deathforge technicians seem to drop them more than anything else. I kind of want to stay roughly in this area just because there's a whole bunch of Felguards down there. I don't want to mess with the with that whole group of Felguards. Yes, I think I could probably manage, but I don't want to run the risk of dying. Not that getting back down here would be a pain, just because, fall. If I could even climb up that high. It looks like there's a cave kind of over in this area over here that I could probably come down. There's a couple of, and another Deathforge technician. We're going to come over here so I'm not getting, and it looks like there's 3 of them. So, I don't want to play with 3 Felguards, just no. 3 cannonballs. There's also a Death's Watch, which is kind of ugly. And it's funny, I have a battle pet like that. His name is Willie. I think I got him from Children's Week. I really don't remember. I try to do as many of the special event achievements as I can. There's a couple of the Children's Week achievements that I won't do because it requires for you to take your orphan into a PvP zone or into a battleground, and I think win the battleground. Well, I'm not all into PvP, as you all know, so some of those quests, some of those achievements just won't get done. There's one. We only need one more fell cannonball. I'm going to sit here and eat for a second before I grab this technician. Um, but so far we're doing really good. I did not expect this to be as, for the lack of a better term, as easy as it is. There we go. That is complete. I think this is one that we have to turn. No, it looks like we have to call this druid back. So let's get up on a spike here and call back the druid. Where is, there's the flare. Excuse me. There she is. Or he, not sure what we're getting this time. It is a female. I have to use the ammunition to take control of the Death Door's fell cannons and use the cannons to destroy both the south and north warp gates. Okay. That must be the gate. Let's go see if we can find the cannon. This is, like I told you, all new to me. I am not sure exactly what I'm looking for. There's a Death's Door fell cannon. Okay, so how do I, oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Gonna get this guy here. Oh, this is not turning out very well. Oh, I don't know how I made that, but wow, that's just kind of interesting. Okay, now I need to find a way back down in there since I died. I know that there's a cave over there, but I'm thinking I might be able to come over here and just fall down into the area that I need to get to. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be definitely a possibility. Okay, cool. I definitely would not attempt that if I was alive. Definitely not. The cannon still looks alive here. I am going to eat really fast and then loot this corpse, and then I need to find my target this, do this. There we go. We'll just do it this way. All right. Oh, this is not good. This may take me a little while to accomplish because of all the crap that's coming out of this void gate. Okay. This is definitely turning out interesting. I was not expecting for a whole bunch of stuff to come out of that void gate. Now, I'm willing to bet that the gate is I wonder if I can go up and not take a whole lot of damage, and still be able to control that thing. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that. We're gonna see if I can mount up and not take so much damage, um, and still be able to complete this quest. I am going to repair here. Sell off some things that I don't need. Okay, there we go. Now let's see if I can get control of this and still mount up and fly up and not get no, I can't. Okay. Not a problem. I guess I have to be close to it and off of a mount for it. Yep, I do. I need to be off of a mount for it to work. Um, um, we're going to keep this up. Throw up my blizzard right about here. It takes a while for this to get ready to go, to do what it's supposed to do. Um, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to get this warp gate down and fairly quickly. Put my thing back up here. Excuse me. The artillery takes a while to reload. There we go. And my thing is not... I guess I have to keep my shield up for this. I'm having as you could see earlier, I'm having a few issues with me dying and everything. I guess it's to be expected. Alright, we've gotten this one destroyed. Okay, so we are done here. So we're going to go find this other cannon for this other warp gate, which is probably going to be... It looks like there's a Alliance character taking care of that really quick, which is fine. We'll just kind of leave them be until he's done. But that looks like what I need to do is just kind of keep my shield up, keep Blizzard going, and you know, destroy it as quick as I can. It seems a bit harder than it really is. I'm not sure if this person knows what he's doing, because I don't see any There he goes. It took him a minute to figure out, like it took me a minute to figure out how to do this. What level is he? He's only level 72, so he may have a bit of a problem doing this as well as I did. We'll have to wait and see. If he dies, we can probably grab a hold of the cannon and get it done. We'll kind of keep an eye on him. But of course, he is a hunter, so he may not have any problems at all. We'll see. I wish him luck. I hope he can get it. I would suggest to that hunter that he keeps the cannon controlled on the gate and not the imps, and to control the imps on his own. You know, but that's just my opinion, because that's what I did. We'll see. We'll see how well he does. I do like that idea of being on that side of it, though. He seems to be doing pretty good. I'm not seeing a whole lot of damage going to the gate. Oh, unless he just got it, which is very, very possible. So we're going to sit here and wait until this fell cannon respawns and, oh, excuse me, come back and do this. Because we need to get it done too. And then, there we go. I might get this Death Smite down. It might be just easier, because we're going to have to throw up, and there's another one at the end of the cannon. There we go. We'll get them off of me for a minute. Of course, he had to take over the cannon again. Figures. Okay, I guess we're going to go up, because I'm definitely not going to help him do that. See, that's something that I dislike about some people these days. You know, you're trying to clear some stuff so you can accomplish this quest, because just like they need to accomplish the quest, and they go off and take over and just take it, and I find that kind of rude. I really do. Because most likely he's not going to finish the quest, and you know, his cannon might die or whatever, and then I have to wait for it to respawn. Then the Death Smite things respawn too, and I need to kill them, and he takes over again. It's a vicious circle. It really, really is, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. Kind of watch the health of the cannon here and see if that's what's going to happen. If he's actually going to take the time and use that cannon for the gate or not. It's coming up on 11, and I'm going to need to go here pretty soon to meet my other half for lunch. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video here, and then we'll get started again and do another short one on getting this warp gate down. Thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you're commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you again soon.